Hey everybody, this is Red X Rain here with another episode of Let's Play Super Mario Land 3 Wario Land for the Game Boy. And here we are embarking on a whole new world. Okay, let's just play it, not sing about it. So here we are in Parsley Woods, and we have a couple of different mechanics here to worry about. First and foremost, these like spike balls, which are you cannot attack them. Of course, you just gotta avoid them. And they're really not that hard to avoid in this level. We've seen this little guy before. They're kind of like, well, come on, they're boos, but with spears. I'm sure they have a proper name. I don't know what it is. I don't have the instruction manual in front of me. But they're kind of annoying. I mean, if you've ever played a Mario game, you know how they work. When you look at them, they stand still. Yeah, when you look at them, they stand still, but when you turn your back, they, oh, that was weird. When you turn your back, they come at you and hurt you. But unlike boos, you can actually, and you've already probably seen this, you can jump on them and you can hit the, oh, that was close. Speaking of getting hit, oh my gosh, swim away! You can actually hurt them. And I think the best way to do that is with the bull helmet and just come up right underneath them, put them in the wall, and they're really not all that troublesome. But I don't think it's... I wouldn't recommend just trying to avoid them by, like, running away. I think this is just the checkpoint. No coins. Yep, no coins. But yeah, they can be a pain if you just try to outrun them. And I'm going to leave that piece of garlic there just in case I do get hit by one of these spiked ball things. But really, the name of the game is just take your time, let them... They disappear pretty quickly. Really, the only reason that you might get hit by them is if you try and rush. Okay? Come on. Sometimes they're a little glitchy, those ghost guys. More than other enemies in this game. Probably because they go through that period of being... you know, sort of, whatever, translucent or invisible or whatever, and you can't hit them then, so just, you know, move left or right on the D-pad a little bit, and eventually, you'll hit them. So... Oh, that's the whole level. I thought there was more to it. Okay, 81 coins, not too bad. Let's see what I can, bring that up to. Fairly standard, doubling it. We got some, of course, treasure to get here, but this is a fairly short world, and so I hope I can get through it in just one video. I do like doing that whenever possible. I don't like splitting things up. Oh, we have these telltale tracks here again, which means we've got more of these little carts. We haven't seen these in a while. Back in Stove Canyon, what was that, like 2 episodes ago? Maybe even 3. No, 2 episodes ago, I think. And similar, to be quite frank, to how they're utilized or not utilized in Stone Canyon, they don't really, I think, add a whole lot to the level. I mean, they're just kind of fun little animations, I guess, but as you can see, you can stand on these tracks, and they don't hurt you or anything. The carts themselves, they're not essential to making any sort of jumps or anything like that, so they kind of don't serve... Aesthetically, I guess they serve a purpose, but not functionally. And especially if you have the jet cap here, they're even less meaningful. You know, you can jet over anything really quite simply. But I do like riding. Who doesn't like riding on those little things in games? And this is an extremely short level. I don't even think... There has to be a checkpoint somewhere. Maybe not. But it's a very short level, as you can see, and it ends with an exclamation block, which of course triggers an event. When it's a big block like that, it's a big event. And so we've drained the lake here, which I don't quite understand the logic. I guess I can kind of see there's like a cave there, so maybe we've drained that. Okay, so I did really good here on the game, and I got 600 coins out of playing the gambling game, so that really helps our coin count. I feel like we're doing okay on coin count. I think at this point in the game I'd rather be closer to like over 6,000 in coins, but we're not that far off. So, and we can always go back and replay levels to get more coins again. But really quick, so of course this map here has changed. Last video I mentioned how once you reach this point you can't go back to other levels. Once you've drained that, now you can go back to all the other levels if you really want to. If you miss treasure or anything like that. We haven't. But also you do want to come back to this, what course is this? 31, the first course in Parsley Woods, because now that the lake has drained, we can get the piece of treasure that is hidden here. And we'll just grab these coins with the jet cap, because you really can't go, ooh, that was close. You really can't get them any other way. I wish it wasn't all these mole guys. I really hate fighting them. But you want to get the key. Here it is, yeah. You want to grab the key, and let's actually, yeah, it's not worth it. Just keep working our way to the right here at the bottom of what used to be a lake. Nice thing is we don't have to worry too much about those spiked balls. They don't appear, from what I can recall, they don't show up anymore, which is nice. There's coins that you can get here by jetting over, but there's like a pit down there. Let me just duck down and show you. There's a pit down there. You can go for it if you want. I'm not too worried about it, although I feel like I probably should. Oops. I feel like I probably should be, because, like I said, I have no one to blame but myself if I don't have enough coins at the end of the game and I have to go back and replay a level or two. Because I have these ample opportunities, but I'm not taking advantage of them. Let's see if we can just grab a couple by falling. Because I keep saying that, like, oh, it's not worth it, it's not worth it. Well, you know, it's a slippery slope to say, oh, it's not worth it, it's not worth it for so many levels, and then regret it later. Oh, come on. So there's two ways you can go about this. You could certainly jet through those. If you had the bull cap, you could, you know, break through them, or even without. I mean, you could. But I'd rather get coins on both levels here. Oops. Because there are a lot to get here, and they're not out of your way. There's no enemies. There's no pits stopping you. Maybe a little time consuming, but really not too bad. Just drop right through the middle of all the ladders. And there's two ways to go about this, actually. So I'm just going to show you because, oh, yeah, let's grab, oh, God, I'm stuck. Could have taken the star. It's probably gone now. Yep, it's gone. So there's two ways to get to the treasure door, and I'm taking this low path just because it's a little bit easier than jumping over. Oh my God, I would have been so mad if I would have dropped the key in that pit, because I'd have to restart the level. So if you have like the bull helmet, you could do a ground pound thing there and get to the treasure door like that, but of course you can't do that with the jet cap. Let me just grab a couple of coins here real quick while they're there. But if you don't have that, you can just fall through this pit, which is not actually a pit, it's just the other side of this. And then you can, so it's not essential to have any particular cap to get this. Although they kind of make it seem like it. Oh, well, that's a something there. It's a mask. And it's not even like a warrior mask. Well, I mean, I guess it would scare your enemies because it's pretty terrifying. But to me, it just looks like a clown mask, which is unsettling. Of course, to get out, it doesn't matter what helmet you have, or if you have any helmet at all. You just break right through it, and then jet right over here. And we're back at our exit with 92 coins, which isn't too bad. Let's see if I can turn that into more. All right, good. So 700 some coins, and sorry guys, but you gotta just watch it tick away. I don't think it's worth doing double fade outs or anything like that. So if you want to go, you know, grab a Coke or something, or you know, use the bathroom, it's like intermission time. No, it's really not too bad in terms of time, and I don't think it's really worth editing out. And so we're over 6,000 now, so I feel pretty good. We're almost at 6,500, so we don't need to replay that second level there, but we do want to go here now and play through this. Now, this level is really fun. So all the kind of criticism that I've been giving the game so far in terms of not really utilizing those like minecart things, and I'm not going to grab that because I definitely want the jet hat for this level just in case. You'll see what I mean by that in a second. But this is cool little music. There's really good music in this game. I feel like I haven't been talking about it, but I think it's nice. It's nice music. And as you can see, the screen is like bobbing up and down a little bit. That's because this is a nice change of pace. This whole train level, which the screen moves at a pace that you want to keep up with. If you get stuck, like back there on a box or something like that, you would die. Oh, I kind of messed this up. But now we actually get to utilize these little carts in a way that's actually sort of conducive to, not quite a puzzle, but it actually adds an element of, forget that. I don't want to fall behind. It actually adds an element of, like, skill here. So I jumped on this really early, so it was really far to the left. The general strategy is to actually kind of, ooh, I almost got stuck, is to actually let the screen move to the left a little bit so that you can see what's, like, coming ahead. And I think I want to grab, yeah, I think, it's not essential, but I think it helps the next part of the level. If you want, you can go ahead and you can deposit there. If this kind of platforming isn't your thing, certainly go ahead and deposit coins in the checkpoint. There's a lot more blocks here, which is why I think you could mostly jump over them, but I will do something slightly unusual for me and use the dragon helmet just in case. So let's actually give ourselves a little room here, because see, it doesn't detach until you land on it. So now I can actually see what's coming long beforehand. And yeah, this is the real reason I want the dragon helmet here, is because there's these birds, which I can never avoid. I hate them. I'm not even going for those coins, because I'd rather just not put myself in that position of getting hit and then falling on the tracks. And of course, if you fall on the tracks here, it's instant death. So that's not worth it to me. Shoot, I thought there was another helmet in there. Ah, crap. Is that the level end? No, oh, then there's like a stable part of track. But let's not mess this up, huh? Because of course you can't like attack. Oh, shoot. You can't really attack enemies when you're small, so... So, there we go. Oh, and you don't even need coins to open this. That's kind of nice. And we get our free upgrade. Alright. Again, going in with 52 and coming out with 416 is not too shabby. I'm doing really good here with coins. That's, so let's see, that's, over the past 3 levels, that's like 9 times in a row that I've chosen the correct doubler. So, looks like my luck is turning around. I should go to Vegas, or at least pick up a lottery ticket. Okay, we got the return of the lightning, the cloud or whatever, but he doesn't stick around for long. And let's see if I can like make this work. No, okay. If you we haven't seen him since the ice levels in Sherbet Land? Sherbet something? Yeah. If you can get the lightning bolt to strike an enemy. Oh, look at that. That wasn't even me. That was just the game, like, trying to show off something cool. If you can get the lightning to strike enemies, they turn into 10 coin pieces, which is nice. But yeah, this is very vertical here. Nice change in, I think, level design. You know, it's a Game Boy game. It's pretty simple platforming and that sort of thing, standard Mario franchise format. But I do think they actually switch up level design in a way that's pretty good for a Game Boy game. Like I said, there was just like that last train level. There's another one of those coming up. Ooh, and we got the coin chicken. Let's throw some coins in there, and we get 10, 20, 30 pieces. Awesome. You can get a lot of coins here. Oops. I could probably drop down there and probably respawn the chicken dude. But there's another one here. Oh, no, I killed him. Will he respawn? No, I'm probably too far up. That's okay. This is probably just the checkpoint. Yep. But yeah, no, nice variance in level design, I think, in this game overall. I definitely want the bunny cap again for this. And let's go ahead and grab those. Bunny cap is not essential to getting the treasure, but it... Oops. But it makes things a little bit easier. You don't have to do a lot of backtracking, which I guess is really more of an advantage to you guys, because you don't have to watch me backtrack. Let's just make sure we don't lose it here to this little seahorse dude. And we have a choice of going either left or right here. And we want to go... And you can go up that middle path, too, to get, I think, a dragon helmet. But I certainly don't want that. So what you want to do is you want to go over here to the left. And we'll find our exit door. And what's in this block? Oh, the key. But I'm right here by the exit. Okay. So all you gotta do is it's not too tricky if you know how to go down ladders, which Wario apparently does not. You just pick up the key, and then you just gotta go over to the right side. There is a shortcut that I think you can technically take, but I think it's a little too dangerous. Because of course, if you could jet while holding the key, it'd be fine. But you can't do both those things at once. So just come over here. Nope, don't want that. Climb up this other little ladder. And spoilers, well, not anymore because I waited too long to say it. We got a treasure room door. And we have another kind of strange piece of treasure. And this time it's a catcher's glove. I don't know whose catcher's glove that is, whose mitt that is, but apparently someone of notoriety, because it belongs in a treasure case. And now you can actually just jump and jet right over here to the exit. Now, there is a platform kind of in the middle of those, where if you just jump right, you'll land in the middle and you can jump right again, but that's risky. And my lucky streak has ended. I ended up with 11 coins. Oh, well, you know, you gotta know when to quit. You gotta know when to hold... There's a great philosopher, I think it was Nietzsche, who said, you gotta know when to hold them, and you gotta know when to fold them. I definitely should have taken his advice there. You can tell by the overall layout, again, maybe, that this is another one of those train levels, which is a lot of fun. We're moving left to right here, which I guess is actually the standard, what you expect in a platformer. But it's nice that they kind of switched it up there, too. We can get this cool little traveling music. I like that. I don't think there's anything significant hidden in these blocks. There's no, like, hidden door or anything. Let's throw this guy on the tracks. Okay, well, maybe this wasn't quite worth that little ride, but again, I like these. I like this little... Oops. You gotta be careful sometimes, too, because you have to, like, be on, like, the front half of the little carts to really get going. I guess otherwise it thinks you're on, like, the connective, the little chain part. Nothing really meaningful there. I hate fighting the mole men. So we'll just press on. Couple of coins, couple of hearts, who cares? What? Huh, huh, hey, ho! Oh my god! Shoot. Okay. Okay, so here we are at the second, which I don't think is the one where I fell. Oh no, because I gotta go through the mole men. But yeah, I lost my... No bunny cap, which can only make this a little more difficult. Oh, there's one here. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. Jet over that guy at least. All right, let's try this again. I can't believe even with the bunny cap I fell in. It's because I got a little too greedy with the coins. No amount of coins is worth falling to your death. I don't care what Wario might say about that. Nope, he's stuck on the chain too. Okay, but at least here, do the birds show up again? I don't think they do. So this is actually pretty simple. Bunny cap or not, this is pretty simple. And there's nothing all that important in those blocks, no. But you have more than enough time to check anyway. I'm glad they didn't put those birds there. The swooping birds or whatever. Hate those guys. Let's see. The ducks I can handle. Pirate ducks, I'm good with pirate ducks. Probably nothing in here. There's no more treasure to get in this whole and yeah, I'm not gonna get myself stuck there for nothing. But as you can see, there's a couple coins if you want to pick them up. You certainly can. This is one area where, I mean, I guess there's a lot happening on the screen, but like the background is kind of lame. I mean, I guess those are supposed to be mountains, but they're not very detailed. But it might have been a little bit too much for the Game Boy to handle, like that movement and the carts and all that sort of stuff. So that's okay. At least they're consistent here. They don't have them either. And we don't have to pay the toll. 47 coins, come on. 23. Oh well. And so here we are in the final level of Parsley Woods. And, ooh, I realize we're a little close to going over time here, sorry about that. But I think we can work through this pretty quickly. If I don't die at the... Oh, that was weird. Like, I shouldn't have been able to hit that. I should have hurt myself when I ran into the spiked ball there. That's weird. I'm not complaining. And I think this is where we want to... No? Ah, this is where we want to go. There is a hidden door here. Nothing else really significant in the other blocks. Those, like, half-broken blocks. We get a 3-up, if you want it. I mean, you don't need it. But if you're running low on lives, which I'm doing pretty good on lives here. But it's worth, you know, showing off, I suppose. This part can get a little tricky, so I'm going to deposit in the checkpoint. And luckily, these don't, like, respawn. You can, like, walk off. I mean, maybe if you go, like, really far off screen, they would respawn. But you can generally avoid them. Or you can try and duck in those little, like, little nooks down there, and they'll roll right over you. But I've actually had, I don't know what I've had varying degrees of success with that. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know if I mean, I stay ducked down, but especially with the jet cap, it's easier to just jump right over them. See how easy it is to avoid them when you have a jet cap? It's like the easiest thing ever. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm glad that I didn't grab the... I mean, I wouldn't normally anyway, but I'm glad I didn't grab this... where is it? Dragon helmet. Yeah. I don't like the dragon helmet, but it's better than having nothing. So let's try and outrun this cloud. I very deliberately want to outrun him. Not just because he's annoying, but because this is an area where these spiked balls show up. You want to make sure you have enough time to stand still when you can. See, I'm not even taking my own advice. Why should anybody watch my videos for advice if I don't even follow my own advice? I am such a hypocrite. But we made it here to the end, and this, I think, is the toughest boss in the game. So you can't hit him, you can't jump on him by normal means. He's a ghost, so you can't hit him that way. And when he touches you, he actually, like, paralyzes you. You've probably seen that happen a couple of times now. And his sprite goes in and out. It's really difficult. But what you have to do is you have to catch his little ghosts that he spits out, and you have to throw them at him. And I'm probably going to die here. And I hate how he, like, phases in and out. That makes it really difficult to see where he's at. But just chuck it. Oh my god, I've never done that before. I got, like, a double hit. So apparently mashing... I'm usually not a button mashing type of guy, but I totally just, like, freaked out and tried to do 2 hits, and it worked. Wish I would have been able to do more with 138 coins, but what can you do? Alright, so that takes care of a whole nother section of the game, and we move on to the if you could not tell by the sort of ominous, whoa, what's going on with the colors? No, that's just a lightning effect, which I think is pretty cool. And there's really cool music here too. But this is where the game ends. Well, not this specific level, but this is our last little world here, Syrup Castle. And we're definitely going to save that for next time because there's a ton to do. But yeah, next time we're going to finish up the game. So as always, thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.